Hello everybody, welcome to this video. If you're just finding my channel, welcome. In this world tour video there are going to be a lot of jump cuts, but I want to catch all of you up to speed on what we've been doing over the past 2 months that this server's been up, because I haven't recorded anything up until now. So, hope you enjoy the video. Sorry about my loud mouse clicking, and I hope you enjoy. Yeah, behind me right now, still behind me, because I'm turning, is a T-Pappy. Tristan.
That's true. Hey,
how you doing?
Is there God up there?
Yes.
Here, no God. Here, wait.
His name is Notch.
There's a meme here. There's a meme here, and I know it. Let me get up here. I see no God up here.
If only I had Optifine and I could zoom in on you right there.
I know.
But anyway, so this is Spawnhenge here, constructed by someone who currently isn't very active, but it's like Stonehenge, but Spawn, and I like the pun. So here's an iron farm that Tristan built, and then got all the storage down here. So that's another quote-unquote abandoned house. Same with that one. We put a bunch of bamboo by it because pranks, but then the person never got back on really. So
Yeah.
this here is Tristan's first tree, which is extremely big for the point in the game that we were at, and honestly still is. Yeah, and then there's the area you cleared way over here.
Oh, yeah, true.
Which, I don't know, not too big a thing to show, but
Right.
might as well.
It's bigger when you see that area that wasn't deforested and then how much it was, you know.
Yes. This was your starting.
Okay, it's on.
Ah! This was your starting camp, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And you had a nice campfire here, and
Yep, I slept in here until I got blown up while I slept, so
then you moved out.
yeah.
Into a
This
tree.
was an artistic choice.
So also in Spawn, there's a little bit of a villager setup over here, also set up by Tristan.
Yeah, no, the birchwood one, pretty nice. It's just it was a pretty kind of temporary thing because neither of us usually chill around Spawn. But at the time we had other people that did, so we wanted to provide like, you know, a space that was kind of more central for everybody to use. But
And some good enchants too, some emerald generation.
right.
We even had a melon and pumpkin farm kind of down by where we're going to show you next. And that one was designed by Ilmango, and it's, oh man, that thing just cranks out pumpkins and melons.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, so this is definitely the highlight of Spawn. Definitely not aesthetically, but functionally. There's not just 1 or 2 or 3 cave spider spawners, because there is one down below here. There's 6, and you can activate all of them just from here. And at the beginning of the server, this was just unbelievably helpful. But
Oh yeah.
then we got a little bit
Look,
more
there's one
established
now.
and set up some better stuff. So, and there used to be a melon and pumpkin farm. Oh yeah, right here, but we ripped all the
gone?
redstone out. We haven't ripped
Oh.
out the rails or the hopper mine carts or anything.
Yeah, what did we do? Huh.
Oh, correction, I didn't, because I'm the one who took it down.
Yeah, that's why I thought. I was like,
I will get to that after this recording, probably. this used to be my sort of like, this was gonna be communal storage, but everybody just kind of stuck to being here in this cave that we kind of just set up shopping and never really moved out of initially. And it was right next to this massive ravine too. Like, this is actually very similar to how the cave actually generated.
Hey, yo.
And if you want to take a look at it, the world seed is
Look
that.
look at Orville, I'm going on a boat trip. Boat
Oh no!
trip.
Oh no!
Oh my god! Don't worry, I'm fine. Ah!
Splat. Is that a zombie over there?
Is that a zombie? Is that a cave spider spawner?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want this right here.
Honestly, you could probably break it at this point. Considering we have a 6 cave spider spawner.
Right, of course. Whee!
Not to flex or anything. I'm sorry, audience, if there even is one, but...
They're like, you spend too much of your time flexing, not enough time Minecrafting. Why can I not get up here?
I don't, yeah.
I'm struggling. I'm a struggling artist. Come on! I'm just gonna... Oh my god.
There you, oh my god. I could not keep track of you for the life of me.
Oh my god. Well...
Should we show off the nether next?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the little, okay, not little. This is the sort of spawn nether portal that I built. So yeah, the nether. I don't know. We've been on the ceiling for quite a while, but we kind of play by Hermitcraft rules a little bit. Gonna be real.
Well, and also we knew that the 1.16 was coming out, so
that too. So we didn't want to
spend too much time down in the nether if we aren't gonna do it. I mean,
didn't want anything too elaborate if it's just gonna go away.
Yeah.
Hiya.
Yeah.
And I missed. Whatever. So if we come, oop. I promise I'm better at flying. If we go over here, we have what Tristan and I were just wanting some wither skulls for beacons. So we just kind of flattened out a nether fortress just because like it was something we could do at the same time. So it wasn't really a big deal to do it and wind up losing this. So yeah, that's that's that. And then have a little safety box in the middle. Nothing too fancy, but it's something. Do you want to show your base next or my base?
Who had the gas? Did the gas? Oh, you got it.
I got it. Oh my gosh, it dropped 4 tiers.
Well, that's because you killed it, Brandon.
Yeah. Do you want to attest to my nutso RNG?
Yeah, well, I'm not jealous.
Not at all, no. I definitely haven't gotten, like... How many wither skeleton skulls have I probably gotten? Because I have... Okay, if I have that many beacons... I've probably gotten 30 wither skeleton skulls, and I have killed 476.
Mine real quick.
Okay.
Take the take the boat.
The acacia boat. The acclaimed, the famous acacia boat. Oh no, I was looking in my inventory and I apparently shifted. Ah. Okay.
All right.
Derp. Let's see your drift skills. Whoa.
Double.
Whoa.
And that's right. Watch
A
this
780.
drift.
Dang.
Okay.
I wish I could drift like you.
Well, you can't, so.
I can't. Oh yeah, that's Tristan's banner.
Oh yeah, yeah. Anything I put that on, I claim. So, you know. No, no.
We battle for Sleepmaster.
Well, so as you can see, there's absolutely nothing different. This is just normal Minecraft terrain, and I didn't do anything to change it. So,
You definitely didn't.
yeah, no, these trees are normal. It's just a super rare biome, and that's actually what you're gonna put in your thumbnail to get all the views, right?
Yeah.
Ultra rare roof forest biome found.
Yes. That is 100% the clickbait title that I'm doing.
But so like within each of these trees that I made, you just have your various different farms and stuff. Uh, like the melon and pumpkin tree has melon and pumpkin farm in it, you know, as the name suggests. What else? Oh, we have our creeper farm. This is a pretty
Yes.
small one compared to yours, but
But it was the first one that we made, so that kind
yeah,
of
it was.
it got us going.
And I'm a pretty small scale resourcer. Is that how you say it? Resourcer. You know,
You're not as
I
much
like the
of a
building.
farm guy as I
Yeah,
am.
like this has produced. I have two double chests full of gunpowder already just stocked up from it, and then oh my god, four of them right now.
Oh wow.
But right,
What are the
I mean, it's
odds?
fairly effective.
Yeah,
It's like if you need it for rockets, you know, if you need it for TNT every now and then, it does its job. But
but if you just need like a crazy amount of TNT,
right,
it's like
then
it won't quite cut it, but
right.
it served us well for a long
Well,
time. Plus, I don't know,
the
I wanted
next
my own thing because I felt a little bit guilty too, taken from you all the time.
but yeah, I just flew around it. But the cactus farm,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I heard a zombie
pressing
villager.
F1. You want to know where that zombie villager might be?
Where?
Yep, right up in here. I don't know why he's still there. He should have despawned ages ago. I might name him.
Okay. Might need to get rid of
Who knows?
the zombie there.
Ouch! Who puts thorns on leather armor? Oh,
Oh,
that's our
war
war
prisoner.
prisoner. It's the only name tag I had on.
Prisoner.
Prisoner. Oh, yeah. But yeah, cactus farm.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Got some cactus from it, you know.
Yeah, like what, about
Probably
a
the
double chest
cooler.
so far?
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah, so far.
It's
Probably
doing
the cooler
alright.
thing of my base right now, though, is honestly my villagers.
Oh, yeah.
Um, so we have like the fallen down log and the villager trading hall.
I'll get a better angle on the fallen down log real quick, because this deserves showing off. Not that other things don't, I'm just saying this especially does.
Yes, what you're saying is everything else is super ugly, and that I should be ashamed of my as a Minecrafter.
Pretty much.
But yeah,
Your
welcome
words, not
to the
mine.
villager log. Um, we just got like 25 or so villagers in here, just chilling out. Probably one of my favorite ones is Boomy over here with his blast protection 4 and his creeper head. But yeah,
And the funny thing is, the creeper head came on before the blast protection
before
book.
the blast protection, yeah. And yeah, it was just like by chance, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I get a fair amount of emeralds. This chest over here has some of my emeralds in it. You want to see? But
Quite
it's
a few.
pretty, yeah. And if I really fought this too, it would be pretty lucrative.
Yeah.
But then again, with villagers, we just have another like a breeding hall, essentially, where they can just chill out. I don't know if you have seen this since it's been refurbished.
I think I popped in like once or twice. Oh, I think it was like this when I tried to get that respiration book for
Oh,
the
yeah,
bomb
yeah,
suit.
yeah. We have Dragon Boy over here. He has a lot of set like
He
that.
is
Like,
one reproductive man.
yes, yes. But then the last thing about my
But
place would be the newest addition, which is sugarcane farm.
yeah,
And this is another one of those big trees,
the sugar
and
tree.
careful, it hasn't been lit up in here yet. So.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk in with my bow drawn.
But yeah,
I can hear drowned. Oh, creeper, creeper, run.
really?
Yep, yep,
Oh
yep.
my God, come on. But yeah, so like that's the next thing that I'm gonna end up doing.
Yeah,
But well,
yeah. It's
so
coming along.
yeah, so
Well,
oh,
it's
do you want to
looking
show
good,
them?
but like
You want to
as
show them
with
the
oh yeah,
villager? What do you want to call it? I don't
yeah,
know, like the
the
we
the
usually do all
fun
our
raid
raids
place,
here. Yeah,
the raid hut, I guess. I don't know.
the raid hut. Yeah, yeah. This is it's just like a little. It probably took me maybe 40 minutes just to throw up. Not even, you know.
Yeah,
And then I just keep a few villagers in there, and whenever I do a raid, it's so you just stand pretty much on top of the house and shoot.
yeah. Elytra just makes everything so much easier.
Right.
And how long was it before we fought the dragon? Was it like a month?
Yeah, but that was only because we were waiting.
Yeah, because
We
we
were
didn't want to
like,
rush other people on the server too hard.
right.
But then again, they
Yeah.
haven't really been on since then, so
No, that was the last time.
yeah.
Well, on to your base then.
Yeah, on to my base. Alright, so Tristan had to go to get some food, but this is my base, and it started out as just this little exterior shell here. Nothing too fancy, just a little bit of a thing to get me out of spawn and to where my base was gonna be. Got a halfway functional semi-automatic brewer here. It does not work very well. I'll be perfectly frank about that. Got enchanting and book storage. Have a super smelter. This is a fortune machine and auto concrete converter. Then here's my main storage. Got a couple cats. If you can't tell by a few of the references we've made, Tristan and I definitely watch a fair share of Hermitcraft. Got my jukebox here, and hidden behind the banner, I got a button, and that barrel has all my discs hidden in it. So sometimes it's hard to hit the button too. And we're recording this on the 17th of June, which is 6 days before the Nether update, so I've put together a kind of a list of portals that we're going to need to rebuild once the Nether update comes. This is my bulk storage as opposed to just my normal little storage. And it's got quite a bit in it. And so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of these modules, and they each go pretty high up. You can probably count better than I can, but I don't know. There's a lot of chests in there. Next, I should probably show you what resulted in my base getting set up, or getting my actual base getting constructed to the point that it is at. So here we are at the backbone of my operations at my base, and it's a guardian farm of my own design. I will say I took a bit of inspiration from, I don't remember what video it was that I watched, but basically the guy just built a cube of water and I don't really... Does that really need credit? I don't know. But we drop down here, and we have an off switch for the farm. That'll dispense lava up above. That'll make the guardians not reach the bottom down here. Let me turn the mob sounds down for you guys real quick. There we go. Got this note block that you can right click, and that just locks you in here. Nice, and allows you to not get knocked back too hard by the guardians. And then that lever here closes that up and lets you get the guardians for XP purposes. Also, there's the storage here, which I'll admit is way overkill, but I don't know, I just never wanted to have to empty the thing, really, so I guess there's that. Over this way, there's the enchanting room, and oh man, I quite like it. And back when I built this, I kind of had hope that other people would get on back on the server. So there's a bunch of barrels here, and the idea is that you'd like pay some diamonds, put a sign on here, and then you'd claim these 2 barrels as like your locker, and you could store enchanted books here or lapis or whatever you want. But yeah, so then I guess now it's time to show you what motivated me to build this thing. The reason why I needed an XP farm that good is this ginormous hole in the ground. All of this dug by hand with pickaxes, except for a little bit of the mountain up above that line that was TNT'd. Non-duped TNT, by the way. Not that that's that big a difference, but so yeah, I guess we'll go in chronological order here. I built up these tunnels here, and I think they look decent. Eventually, I put these buttons here because I think eventually I might put in some kind of secret thing where these 2 logs will retract after you hit the button, and then you can go down to a subfloor or something. In this big room, this has been where I've spent a lot of my current time, and that's farms. So got a cactus farm, sugarcane, bamboo. The bamboo and sugarcane are designed the same. So over in this corner here, there's the output for my creeper farm, which it's the same design that Tristan's was, but his was 4 layers. Mine is 10 layers. So here's the cat power creeper farm, just pretty simple. You all probably understand it. And then just over here I have my auto sheep shearing set up. I'm pretty happy with it. Obviously the room's not complete. Very little of this is very complete. I'll be totally honest on that. Like, no need to sugarcoat anything. So then over here in this sort of extra branch off of the 4 cardinal directions, there's this villager breeder here, and right now I have this rail that leads all the way over here to what's gonna be a little bit of a villager market up here above what's gonna be the basement there. So just aesthetically, it's got your villagers up here. It shows that it's villagers. It presents them in a fairly aesthetic way, or at least that's the goal. And they're just standing on double layer carpet, so they can't pathfind, but they can but they can see the job block directly in front of them. And down here is where I'm gonna put basically just more efficient versions of this, and also I'm gonna have it so that way I can zombify them down there too. So that's gonna be in the future though. So over here, that's been my tree chopping island. As you can probably tell by all the podzol, I prefer to chop spruce wood because the trees grow very tall and it just makes it really easy to chop a bunch of them down. So over this way, back towards the Guardian farm again, for those of you who are trying to keep track of where everything is. I'll admit this doesn't have a great entrance, but I kind of like that about it. There's a skeleton farm here that it's got auto sorting for bones and arrows, and then all the extra junk comes in here, and you can just get back a little bit, toss a few things out, open the trapdoor, and the fire that you may have just heard burns it up. So, and then there's also a crop farm here, and I got easy access to all the dispensers by rigging this up to a piston. So I guess next would be a couple of flower farms that are a little bit farther out to show off. So just over here, a little bit west of my base, one of the other server members, it wasn't Tristan, but I don't really need to say who quite yet because you definitely won't know him. Yeah, just a simple shifting floor design here. Admittedly, extremely laggy, but yeah, there's a lot of cornflowers in this area. This thing mostly produces cornflowers, which is absolutely fantastic for blue dye. Then if we come over here, this is basically identical to that one, but instead, obviously since it's in a swamp, it produces blue orchids, which for a brief time I was kind of trying to use as a food. So, well, I was wanting to see how good the saturation was from the brown mushrooms, which I might as well show off too. So back over here, we got the brown mushrooms and the red mushrooms. And over here, if I just have 2 hotbar slots open, and I don't have more blue orchids in my inventory, I can just doot, and then I can eat this. And the reason the cauldron's here, I don't know, just a little bit of role play. I like to think that you eat dishes dirty, right? So you just toss the empty bowl in there, and then it's clean, and then you put it back in the dropper. I know it's a little silly, but whatever. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I also have a somewhat consistent upload schedule, but no promises. But also, if you feel like you want to see more, let me know. So, anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.